Hey everyone, it's Lacey here from Business in Heels, and I'm so delighted to welcome Melissa Bryan on board. Hi. So it's been wonderful knowing you over the last couple of years. Very impressed with what you're doing. Melissa is the director of Aviso Qsure, which is an insurance broking firm, and she is creating all sorts of amazing things. But first of all, we want to know a little bit about why you are so passionate about women being in control and safely covered by insurance. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
On a personal level for me, I've been a single mum since my son was 3 years old. He's now 19. And so it has been a journey. And I guess when I became a single mum and I had no financial support at all, I did have a career in insurance, but I have to say I wasn't overly motivated. But I certainly became motivated when I was put in that situation. So I launched myself into my career and found every opportunity that I could to be able to support myself and my son, as well as to be able to give him the opportunity of, going through private school and that sort of thing. So during that time, obviously, it was a journey, and I really, really enjoyed working in the corporate world. However, when my son did finish high school, I realised, I do have a little bit more flexibility now, and I'd had an opportunity to buy into an insurance brokerage from a gentleman that I knew for quite a long time who was retiring. So I thought, well, this is a chance, isn't it, to give something a go and not work for the corporates anymore and put myself to the test. So it's now 4 years later, and it's had its challenges too, but I've never looked back. And I guess going through that journey, going through the being a single mum as well as going through the corporate ladder as such, that's where I've developed my passion around working with women in business. So yeah, that's where it comes from.
Tell us a bit about, what does a day in the life of Melissa Bryan look like? What lengths will you go to for your clients?
Well, it may just seem that we push a lot of paperwork and send a lot of emails and send out a lot of promises on a piece of paper. But, what we actually do is it's the relationship side of the business that I enjoy the most, Lisa, and really getting to know our clients' business, and you become a really important part of their business or their personally as well. Especially when you get to deliver at claims time and that piece of paper actually turns into, perhaps saving their home, vehicle, business, whatever that may be. So as well as guiding our clients through times perhaps when they're looking at signing contracts or negotiating business for themselves. And I guess I told you a story about not long ago, a couple of months ago, we had a client call up at about 5:15 on a Monday afternoon. What actually happens when you have a situation like that is emergencies response is really quick. So the fire brigade are there, the ambulance are there, Energex are there, and then all of a sudden you're left sitting in your house going, what do I do next? I can't stay here because of the fire, and who's there to help you? So I'm sure not all insurance brokers jump in their car and then...
No, I'm sure they don't at all. That's wonderful.
But on this particular night, we sat there for 4 hours. Emergency trade services were a little bit slow, so we were waiting for them to come along. We had the cat on a leash. And later we discovered there was quite a bit of asbestos that had been spread around by the fireys. It was, quite a late night, and then we got everything moving on the claim. As the claim progressed as well, there was a number of matters that came up because of some of the issues around, we were unaware that there was asbestos in the house, and I don't know if you know, but it really was just a fire in the bathroom. But because the fire brigade had ripped the asbestos ceiling out, it had caused it to spread through the entire house. She actually lost every bit of soft furnishings, items of clothing and all that, even though it was contained to the bathroom. So then it was negotiating with the insurer to make sure the wording was applied correctly. And at the end of the day, we got her about an extra $10,000 worth of cover that she could claim against her contents that, she may not have got as a result. So that was just sort of one little story of the sort of things that we do.
And given that you're incredibly passionate about women being independent and well protected, and given that we know what you're like from a service point of view, you've now developed a couple of new products. So tell us a little bit about the sister product.
So the product that I've developed for women comes from since joining Qsure and also being involved in Business in Heels. I found over the last 4 years that a lot of women have left the corporate world and they've become business consultants, career consultants, IT, that type of industry. So, and each of those consultants are required to have professional indemnity and liability insurance. So obviously the insurance has a lot of options out there. It can be quite confusing and not everybody wants to deal with the short-sleeved insurance salesman. So, you know, it's actually great for women to be able to talk to another woman as well when you're negotiating around this. But what we created was, from that, I thought, well, you know, this is quite a strong community that we could get to share risk together. So we do tend to find that women are quite risk adverse. I also tend to find that they're quite interested in what they're purchasing and, you know, they would like to get an understanding of what their policy is actually about. It's knowing where to go and how to do it. So what we've done is we've created Sister Insurance, which is basically professional indemnity and liability for female consultants. So where they can collaborate and share risk together. It will be available online, however, our website's not quite ready yet. But also we still like the opportunity to be able to give that advice as well. So.
And I think it gives you a good chance to tailor it for people if they do give you that call and work.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So we're always willing to, you know, if you're starting out, give you that advice up front, because we often find too that women have started their business and haven't thought about what protection insurance could bring, or it's left to the last minute. You know, and it's really critical to be having these conversations up front to make sure you're protected when you start.
The latest passion, now you've got a little bit of flexible time, is travelling, which has prompted you to release another amazing new product. So tell us a little bit about this one.
This one isn't actually our product. This is a product that is available through Travel Card. However, what we have negotiated is specific to Business in Heels. So if you are a paid Business in Heels member and are employed or self-employed, you have the opportunity to be able to purchase this particular product. So it is a travel insurance product, but what you receive is executive level travel cover for your leisure travel. So what that means is when it comes to pre-existing conditions, for example, a medical isn't required. You must have authority or a certificate to confirm that you are able to travel. That is important. But basically the medical assessment isn't required, and then you're not restricted as far as your travel goes. It also allows you to have some flexibility, as it includes cover for things like winter sports, some adventure activities and golf, as well as to be able to bring your children along. They're also automatically covered under that. And of course it's priced at a corporate style policy as well. So, and that pricing just depends on, you know, where you're traveling to and how long, etc. So it is very unique, and it's usually only available if you are working for a large corporate firm. So yeah, Travel Card, we're really keen to partner with Business in Heels and create this opportunity for the members.
That's fantastic. And look, I think from the medical point of view, unless you have that clearance to travel, no airline's going to let you on anyway. So you need to have that.
The benefits they have, Lisa, is they give you, it's called Travel Card, they give you a travel card. So instead of just an emergency assistance, it's actually a visa card. So while you're traveling, if unfortunately you run into a difficult situation, you may have had everything stolen, hopefully not your travel card, but
exactly.
may have to get some emergency medical attention, etc. Plans for that in the future. You know, what they'll do is they'll automatically put some money onto that travel card so that you can go and obtain the, you know, help that you need while you're overseas. So, and that's quite key.
If anybody wants to come and have a chat with you, particularly about professional indemnity and liability, we've put the links and your phone number on the video, so they've got that option. And we would encourage any of them to chat to you, because obviously that's the best way to find out. Yeah.
Most definitely. We prefer to have a conversation. As I said, it will be available online, but I think the most important thing that we do is the advice that we give. and to get a really good understanding of what your consultancy business is important, because under professional indemnity insurance, it's really important that you're covering the right occupation and all the activities that you actually do. So having that conversation gives you peace of mind, as well as make sure we give you the right program as well.
Yeah, fantastic. So women, check it out. It's the first one, female-focused professional and liability. Yay. And finally, someone's recognising that we're a better bet than mixing us all up with guys. Awesome.
I have had a little bit of pushback from some male colleagues, but yeah, that's okay. We expect that. We have written our first policy, so each one that we've quoted, we've actually gone on to write the policy. In some cases, we're quite comparable on the, in all cases, actually, we're comparable on the premium. In some cases, we are less. But where we've found that we are comparable, the ladies have chosen to come with us because of the concept and because of the advice that myself and my team have been able to give them. So
yeah, nice work. Well, I look forward to seeing new and exciting things as we continue to grow together. It's awesome. So now check out Sister Insurance, very cool, under the Aviso Qsure banner. So thank you very much, Mel, for coming on board. Really appreciate it. Thanks for sharing your story. It's amazing.
That's all right. As you know, Facebook Live is not my thing, so I feel like I've just survived. I'm much better at talking about insurance than I am doing Facebook Live, trust me.
Amazingly, you're learning new and wonderful skills.
Business in Heels does put you out of your comfort zone and provide the tools to be able to manage it. So that's what's important.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks, Lisa.